Welcome back, fellow food geeks. Today I have a very easy recipe for you and something which is so delicious that you will put it in a lot of things. Not only your sandwiches, in a dip, but it will coat your pasta absolutely beautiful. It's a silky sauce. We call it pesto. It is lovely and it's easy to make. So let's get started. Now I've washed a lot of basil here because I have to make it in a big quantity, but I'll be showing you how to make it for 1 cup. That's going to be more than enough when you're making for around 2 to 3 people. So I've washed it twice or thrice and I've taken a towel and put it on the towel so that it can dry up a little, and then we can start making the pesto. Also, if there are any leaves which are like this, you just remove the bad portion, the blackened portion, and throw it so that you have a fresh collection of leaves, so the pesto is equally fresh. So in a small blender, I've taken approximately 1 cup of basil leaves or basil leaves, whatever you call them. And then for this, we'll need a few ingredients. We just need 3/4 of a cup of pine nuts, and we need 3 cloves of garlic. These are big cloves, so I'm just taking 3, and salt to taste. Now we're going to grind all this up using olive oil. So now I'm going to put this in the blender. Now you may use any other nut of your choice. Pine nuts, if you don't find them, you can use walnuts, you can use cashews if you want, even almonds work, pecans also can work. Now traditionally the sauce is made with pine nuts. The pesto is made with pine nuts, and we need 3/4 of a cup, but if you're using any other nut which is bigger in size, I would suggest around 1 cup of that nut. They would taste equally well. So now I've added all those 3 things, and now I'm going to add extra virgin olive oil. This sauce is made always with extra virgin olive oil, so please use the best because it's a raw sauce which you're going to consume. So I'm adding around 1/4 cup here, and in a total I'll add 1/2 cup. I'll add 1/4 cup later. So I'm just going to close the lid and then start the blender. Just a quick reminder that the same recipe is available in Hindi as well. It's uploaded on the website. So anybody you would like to share it with who's more comfortable in Hindi, please go ahead and do that. So now we'll blend it up. Halfway through we're going to add the rest of the olive oil. I just want you to see the consistency right now, the texture. You can see right now when we add more olive oil, it will become more smooth, a more smoother paste. In case you'd like to keep it coarse, then you can reduce the amount of olive oil. Although olive oil is a natural preservative, so it will help keep your pesto for a long time. It increases the shelf life. So we'll blend it again. Now we'll add parmesan cheese to it. This is grated parmesan. You can take a block and shave some or grate some if you want. You can use that. You can use Parmigiano Reggiano. You can use Grana Padano. If you don't get parmesan, that would work equally well too. Now I've added around, say, 1 tablespoon, heaped tablespoon. You can adjust according to your taste and liking. So we're going to give it a pulse once more, a little bit, and then our sauce is ready. Our pesto is ready. You can adjust the salt right now because we've already added the parmesan, and because parmesan is salty, so now we must taste to see if it still needs more salt or not. So now I'm just taking it out into a platter to show it to you. Look at the vibrant green color. Trust me guys, it is equally good as the red sauce pasta you enjoy, or a white sauce like an Alfredo, a ragu, a marinara, any kind of sauce that you enjoy. This is equally good, and it is so easy to prepare. All you need to do is take it out from the fridge, put it in your boiled pasta which is ready, and it's ready in a jiffy. 1 minute exactly. Now see, both the plates, I put them side by side, and if you want to preserve this for a long time, because I want to preserve, so I need a slightly more amount of oil. If you don't want to preserve, if you want to use it immediately or maybe in a day or so, you cannot add too much oil. In that case, you can have it with less oil. So the one on the right is the thicker one with less oil, which you need to use within 2 to 3 days. It's a coarser pesto. And the one which is more shiny, which has more olive oil, that will keep for a longer time. So depending on your use, you can adjust that. Now I hope you enjoyed this recipe, because there's so many loads of things you can make with this. You can make crostini, you can fill it in a ravioli, you can coat it with coat any pasta with it. You can use it in a bruschetta, you can make paninis out of it, you can stuff it in any sort of protein. The uses are endless, and I'll be teaching you all of them. So I hope you had a good time watching this, and you will give it a try, and I'll come up with more recipes soon. Do share, like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye.